Hi, welcome to Real Talk. I'm Vincent Franco.
I'm Jennifer Espana.
I'm Sarah Tabares.
And today we'll be talking about how the White House vows to help armed teachers after following the recent shootings, especially the one in Florida. The White House on Sunday vowed to help provide rigorous firearm training to some school teachers, and then they actually want to formally endorse a bill to tighten the federal background age. How do you guys feel about teachers carrying firearms around the classroom and school?
Personally, being a teacher, I don't think that's a good idea at all. Students are constantly going into your things, belongings, and always want to know everything about you. They're very nosy, and it's hard to get them to keep an eye on them every single second, especially when you have other things to do. So I think it's a horrible idea, and they're very curious, so it's easy for them to just grab anything at any moment. And you hear all these students constantly doing all these mass shootings, and at any age group, you could just never really expect what's going to happen these days. So I don't think it's very smart.
It's actually not a good idea. I know that they can provide safe boxes with keys, but I mean you can make copies of keys, and yeah, it's not a really good idea to be doing that.
Yeah, true. And one of my professors, we were talking about this earlier. He was saying how there was actually deputies on site at the school in Florida as it was going down, but they couldn't do anything. So what are teachers going to do? And I feel like that's not even a good environment too for students to be learning in. I mean, personally, if I grow up and I have children and there's already this passes, I'm having my kids homeschooled. But that's just me.
It's true. That's wild. We shouldn't have to go through these procedures in the first place. I think what we should be promoting is love and how to love and other things and other ways, so that this is prevented in the first place. There's no reason for violence and or anything for that matter. So.
Yeah, it's almost as if they're doing everything but getting rid of guns.
We're actually trying to promote a healthier environment instead of making it more toxic with talks of guns. And what else? And
it's almost as if it's gone beyond, it's not even about the education anymore. It's just gone more into a gun debate, which is, as she was saying, unhealthy, because it should be all about education. It should be just learning and, broadening students' minds and not just, putting fear. School is, when I was growing up, school was the one place I wanted to be. It should be the safest place. I shouldn't come into school worrying about somebody coming in to cause harm.
Yeah, it's beyond anything right now. Everything, this is wild. They should be talking about how better education plans for students and how we can help them learn better, and other programs we should implement to them to study and possibly be successful in life, and actually be successful in life and be something, and help them, guide them to that path rather than guiding them to violence and anything in that matter.
And that's all this week for Real Talk. I'm Vincent Franco.
I'm Jennifer Espana.
I'm Sarah Tabares. Bye.
Bye.